So you're thinking about making Parksville your new home, but you're not sure what life is really like here. This coastal gem on the east coast of Vancouver Island is a favorite spot for retirees, young families, and even those looking to buy the perfect getaway vacation property. So let's dive right in and find out what makes Parksville such a special place to live. Now you'll want to stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to take you for a tour of the biggest summer event that happens every July and August right here in Parksville. So let's go get after it right now. If it's your first time to the channel, you'll want to click on that subscribe button down below and tap the bell so you'll be the first to get real estate information and lifestyle information about living on Vancouver Island. My name is Justin White with the High Tide Real Estate Group. My team and I get phone calls, emails, and texts every day from people like you, and you looking to make Vancouver Island their new home. So no matter if you're 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year from making the move, all of our contact details are down below. Set up a call with myself or one of my team members. Let's get those questions answered today so we can help make the move smooth and easy for you and your family. Now let's explore why Parksville is one of Vancouver Island's most desirable communities to live. Let's talk about location and lifestyle. Parksville is nestled on the east coast of Vancouver Island. It is famous for its mild climates, sandy beaches, of course you can see behind me, and its welcoming vibe. Now, it's a short 15-minute drive north of Nanaimo and roughly an hour and a half from Victoria, which is the capital of BC. With just over 1,300 and 500 residents, that's nearly a 10% jump just since 2016. It is a fast-growing community, but it still maintains that small town charm. Almost half of the population is over the age of 65, which makes this a popular retirement destination. Winters are rarely harsh. You'll see temperatures hovering around 5 degrees in the winter, and in the summer, it's common to enjoy warm days in the mid-20s with the occasional 30+ degrees Celsius hot spell. And no, you don't need snow tires here. Now, as you can imagine, tourism drives much of the economy in the Parksville area, with thousands of visitors flocking each year to experience the beaches, the rivers, the trails, the lakes, and of course the ocean. This makes the service industry one of the largest employers. But Parksville isn't just a holiday town. It has all of the essentials like schools, medical clinics, grocery stores, and plenty of locally owned shops that are there to explore. Now, for bigger retailers like Costco, Walmart, Superstore, Nanaimo will be your choice, and it's just down the road. When you arrive, stop by the Parksville Museum near the Chamber of Commerce. Now, this is a great spot to stretch your legs and learn about the history and the deep culture of the community's roots. Now, originally known as Englishman River, the area was renamed in the honor of the postmaster Nelson Parks, thus Parksville. Now, lodgings and the arrival of the railway in the earlier 1900s put Parksville on the map, and it officially became a city in 1986. Now, the museum hosts events, musics, and exhibits that highlight what earlier life was really like here in Parksville. Now, we do talk about real estate, so let's talk about it now. If you're looking to buy, it helps to know what drives the real estate market here in Parksville. Now, many retirees move here after selling their higher priced properties in cities like Vancouver, which the demand is still strong. The average home price here in Parksville is $868,000, which is down from the original peak in 2022, but still slightly higher than a decade ago. Now, interestingly enough, ranchers are often cost more than two-story single-family dwelling home, just because of demand. Now, there's townhouse and patio homes, often in beautiful, maintained strata properties. Now, these are extremely popular because you don't have to do anything. The strata takes care of most of the maintenance, and if we do get a snow removal, and also the upkeep of the building. True to its name, Parksville is full of parks and green spaces. A few must-see on your visits are the community park. This is the hub of local activity with endless sandy beaches at low tide. It has a great playground for kids and picnic areas for the family. It has a scenic waterfront walkway. Topbridge Park is a gorgeous stretch of the Englishman River with natural swimming holes, safe for cliff jumping, and beautiful hiking trails. Now, the Englishman River Falls Provincial Park is just 15 minutes away, and it features a dramatic waterfall, lush forest trails, and a suspension bridge with breathtaking views. One highlight of Parksville life is the Summer by the Sea Market. Every 2 weeks, local vendors fill Craig Street with art, produce, jewelry, and of course, food trucks. The biggest annual event is the Parksville Beach Festival, and it's running mid-July through the end of August. It's Canada's only qualifying event for the World Sand Sculpting Championship, and it's drawing international artists from all over the world and huge crowds. And you've got live music, you've got family activities, and of course, sand castle building. It's a summer tradition that you do not want to miss on your next trip to Parksville. Living in Parksville means ending your day with some of the best sunsets on the island. Locals often gather at the waterfront to swim, read a book, stroll down the boardwalk, or simply watch the sky turn from pink and orange. Whether it's sipping wine at the beach club patio or grabbing an ice cream with the family, life here feels like an endless vacation, even though you're a local. The Parksville Community Park is the jewel of Parksville. It's located right off Highway 19A as you're driving Oceanside. Now, this has something for everyone in the family. Obviously, you can see the parks here. It has the traditional oversized large park. It's been updated with all the new jungle gym, but it also has a water park. So either the little kids or the big kids can cool off on those hot summer days. Now, as you're walking through the park, you're going to notice beautiful landscaping. You're also going to notice the sand volleyball courts. Parksville is known for its sand beaches, miles and miles of sand beaches. But did you know that they have sand volleyball courts? They have local tournaments, competitions, and teams that you can enjoy. Also, the park is known for its food. In August, they have a list of the different food trucks that are going to be visiting here at the community park. Now, today as I'm looking through, depending if you're a sweet or a savory type of person, we've got everything from mini donuts, which I love me some mini donuts, but we also have the Pipe Dreams elevated food here as well. So if you want to get tacos, if you want to get wraps, if you want to get burgers, you want to get fries, they're here as well. Now, the community park is known for a central spot that people are going to get together, the families are going to come, you're going to have seniors walking around, but they've also got the boardwalk, which we're going to show you in a moment, where you can watch that sun going down. You can see the sky transition from orange to pink, and eventually, if you're like me, I love watching the sunset over the ocean. So every night people are coming down here to enjoy that. Now today, it's not exactly a hot sunny day, but there's still people out there swimming in the ocean, stand-up paddleboard happening, kids are frolicking around, there's water guns, they're enjoying the water park. So today's an overcast day, which gives a little bit of a reprieve as well from those 30-degree days that we've been having here in July and in August. Now, this other food truck that you're seeing here, all local ingredients, wood-fired pizza. So imagine this, you're down at the beach, you want to get a slice of pizza, all local ingredients, locally made, handcrafted artisan pizza. So they have everything like that here. Now, if you're in the RV mode, there is also an RV park that is right beside here. And so the Oceanside RV park, you've actually got one RV park on one side and you've got another RV park on the other side. So you don't have to necessarily be in a hotel to enjoy the beach and the ocean right at your fingertips. And if you're into working out, they actually have an outdoor workout facility as well. Don't worry if you forgot your weights, because they've got all the machines permanently mounted on there as well. Now, if you have people in the family that love to game, they love bumper boats, they love mini golf, just a short walk away is going to be the spot that you'll want to go to. So there's something for everyone, and just look at the size of this park. You know, I've got my young daughter named Vita. A lot of you have probably seen her on the videos. She would spend hours, if not the whole day, here at the park, playing on the jungle gyms, playing on the slide. So down here in the community park, there's something for everyone of all ages in Parksville. Now, if you're not quite the RV or roughing it kind of person, don't worry. There's some luxury accommodations right here on the Parksville Beach. We're going to be walking into, in a moment, the Parksville Beach Club. Now, what's really interesting about the Parksville Beach Club is you can walk in there and get a room for the night, or if you're looking for a vacation investment, they do have what's called fractional ownership, where you can own a quarter or an eighth of a unit, and much like a timeshare but a little different, you can actually earn money off of it by being in a rental pool. So you can have that ownership of having a place that you know where you can come to, you know the beach is out front, you know that there's a lot of things to do and it's in a safe community. When you have your vacation time and in your off time, they will be taking care of doing all the rental of your room. They take care of all the cleaning, and you get to benefit from having that passive income, which will pay or help to pay your fractional ownership. And what's great about that is you and your family can select the dates that you want to come and stay in your condo, and you don't have to worry about cutting the lawn. You don't have to worry about fixing the roof or the windows. That's all taken care of by the resort. Now, if you're an ice cream lover, check this out, the Tiki Beach Ice Cream Shack. This is right here along the boardwalk. This is one of my family's favorite spots to get ice cream, and you'll see families grabbing ice cream. They'll be wandering out on the beach, sitting on the log, watching the sunset, or just taking in the beautiful scenery of Parksville while they enjoy their ice cream treat. We're walking along this boardwalk. We've seen people cuddling on the beach. We've seen people pulling out their chairs, throwing frisbees for the dogs. I just watched 3 kids going by on a stand-up paddleboard, just enjoying the August summer here on the Parksville Beach. No matter what you're into, there's something for everyone. As I was strolling the beach, I'm watching people coming up with their stand-up paddleboards. They're going right into the resort. They're getting ready to enjoy their dinner at the patio restaurant. And what's interesting is that if you don't have your stand-up paddleboard or your kayak, don't worry, the beach club has got you covered. They literally have their stand-up paddleboards right here on the boardwalk where you can grab one, jump into the water and just enjoy. You don't have to worry about packing it on your car. They also have a dog wash station, so you can actually give your dog, shower off their feet, their 4 feet, with the hose and clean them all up before you go into your vehicle. And then also too, they've got the kayaks available, so you can enjoy kayaking. You, your partner, you and your kids want to go out and paddle around and just enjoy all the West Coast living. And maybe you'll see a whale when you're out there, as that this time of the year, the migration of the whales is happening on the Strait of Georgia. This is the Parksville Beach Club. So if you're looking for a more of a luxurious vacation style, this would be the place that you'd want to pick. It has over 140 luxurious rooms, 1 2-bedroom suites, as well as, of course, the penthouse suites. Now, the good thing is almost every room has an ocean view. So if you're coming here to stay, you're playing golf, you're coming to visit and play on the beach, you want to hike around the trails, even if you're going to Mount Washington to do skiing or snowboarding, this would be a resort that you'd want to look at. It's a full amenity West Coast resort. It has a beautiful indoor pool, hot tub, fitness center, as well as the Stone Water Resort Spa. So if you like to get the pedicure, the manicure, the full body massage, or the relaxation rub, the Stonewater Spa is where you want to book it. This is where luxury meets adventure, meets the ocean here at the Parksville Beach Club. It's just a fun place that if you want to come with the family and you want to even come for a meal and enjoy the Beach Club patio restaurant, this would be the place that you'll want to go. Everything they serve is locally sourced. In fact, the resort is committed to having a less of a carbon footprint on the beautiful area of Vancouver Island. This is the beautiful Beach Club Parksville Resort. In Parksville, this is one of the biggest events for the Beach Festival that happens every year in July and August. We are at the sand sculpting competition and exhibition right here down at the beach. Now, when you look at these, the first thing I thought of is, well, do they just scoop the sand off the beach? No, they have to use a particular type of sand when doing these sculptures because they're here for over 30 days time. If they use regular sand, it would have, pieces of sticks and shells, which would compromise the sculptures from being together. So what they do is they actually purchase the sand from a Whiskey Creek sand area, which is not too far from here, and they have the sand shipped in. Now, each of the competitors get the same amount of sand. So if they're a single area, they're getting 10 yards of sand. If they're in a double lot, they're getting 15 yards of sand to create this. Now, most of these sculptures, you think a team of 10 or 20 people might have done it, but on average, it's either 1 to 2 people that are creating these sculptures. Now, once they do get these done, how do they stay together for a 30-day time so that people can come and view them? They actually have a water-soluble wood glue that's mixed at a 20% to 80% with water ratio. So when they're finally done, they give it like a shellac kind of coating that keeps it together and also keeps it that if we get rain here, or if we get the elements of wind, of course, it's going to keep these sand sculptures looking beautiful for that 30-day time. Now, also, when they're building the sculptures, they actually use wood and plastic, and they use pressure, and they're squeezing out the moisture that's in the sand. The more moisture they can squeeze out of the sand, the better and intact the sculptures will be over that 30-day time. So let's go check out the sculptures right now. What amazes me is the detail that these sculptors have used with sand. Now, when they start out building these sculptures, they actually use either a wooden or a plastic form, and it's going to be much like if you're building a wedding cake. So they're all stacked up on top of each other. Now, they pack that full of the sand, they remove the forms, and they have 30 hours to complete the sculpture to get it done. So they spend that first 6 hours really stacking it up to get the formation done. And then over 4 days, they'll have approximately 6 hours a day of carving or sculpting time in order to get these masterpieces done. Now, as I was looking at some of the sculptures, I noticed that there was wires hanging out of the top. And I kind of thought, well, is there wires that are holding the sand together? No, that's not it. In fact, what those wires are for is the arch nemesis of a sand sculpture are crows. Crows will be picking them apart. So in order to stop the birds from landing on top of these beautiful sculptures, they've got these wires that are hanging out of it. I thought they may be there because of lightning or something like that, but no, it's definitely because of the birds. So when you start to look at these sculptures, each one of them is unique. Now, every year they do have a theme. This year's theme for 2025 was Circus by the Sea. So when you look at them, they've all got that circus, they've all got that sea theme woven in throughout all of these beautiful designed sculptures. These are masterpieces. And unfortunately, after August the 17th, they are gone and turned back into sand, but back out onto the public beach. So remember, if you're looking to book a holiday, take a look and see what time that beach festival is with the Quality Food Sand Sculpture Competition. Much like other forms of artistry, the artists here are not out for the money, although there is cash prizes. Now, as I mentioned, most of these sculptures are created by either one artist or two at the max. If you are a dual set of artists creating these and your sculpture wins, the top prize is $3,800 to the winner. Now, for the solo artists, top prize is $1,600, but there is some good news. The good news is that every competitor, once they complete their sculpture, gets a $2,000 cash prize. And also, these artists are from all over the world. So the sponsors have graciously offered to pay for their airfare, their hotel, and their food to create these beautiful sculptures that people have the opportunity to view the whole month long here at the Beach Festival. Now, when you do walk into the entryway, you'll think it may be a casino because they're going to give you one of these chips, but these chips aren't for gambling. They are for your bid, for your vote, because every vote counts here at the Parksville Sand Sculpture Competition. So as you'll see at every station, they're going to have the name of the artist. Now, this artist is from the Czech Republic, came all the way here to Parksville on Vancouver Island, and then you're able to take your chip for your vote and drop it in the box. Now, all of these will be calculated, and then they will get those grand prize. So on your next trip to Parksville, make sure that you schedule in that you'll be here for the Beach Festival that happens in July till August the 17th. And of course, come down and check out the quality food sand sculpture competition in Parksville. So we've traveled to the south side of Parksville down Highway 19A. Now, this is more known as the resort stretch of Parksville. So you're going to find resorts such as the Ocean Village, you're going to find Ocean Trails, you're going to find the Madrona Ocean cabins as well. And then behind me, my favorite, the Tainamara Resort. If you're looking for a great spa, they got the Grotto Spa. As well as you're looking for some pizza, Cedar's Fire Roasted Pizza is right here. Now, on the south end, you're going to find a lot to do. Of course, there's Rathtrevor Provincial Park. And if you're a golfer or you like golfing, you've got the Riptide Mini Golf. Or if you're a golfer at heart and you just want a good night out, there's something to do for the whole family down in the south end of Parksville. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the tour today of Parksville, the city by the sea on the east coast of Vancouver Island. We've seen a lot. We've toured through the community park and checked out the food trucks. We've gone walking down the beach and, of course, on the boardwalk. We've checked out the Parksville Beach Club, and we looked at the famous sand sculpture event at the Parksville Beach Festival. So if this is your first time to the channel, you'll want to click on that subscribe button down below and tap the bell so you'll be the first to get information about the real estate market and, of course, the lifestyle on Vancouver Island. And if you and your family are thinking about making the move, all of our contact details are down below. No matter if you're 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year from making the move to Vancouver Island, reach out to me, Justin White, or one of our team members at High Tide Real Estate Group. We'll make the move smooth and easy for you and your family. And if you're planning to come to the Vancouver Island area to look at real estate, reach out. We'll be looking forward to meeting you in person.